gonna do a little bit of a test. Check it out. Are shredding these to pieces. This would be blue. A really nice flow. We're gonna point it up to the sky. Wow, 2 different species. See you guys in 3 days. This is what the tabs look like. They were down there on that ledge. You see how pretty big, right? But you can see there's a little current. This would be green.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. I got another banging video for you guys today. Now, we're gonna do a little bit of a test, okay? It's gonna be green versus blue. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what are you talking about? Well, this would be blue and this would be green. So we're gonna do a versus video, green versus blue. Now what I mean by that is these are both pond filter mats. The green one is the spiral filter mat by Mountain Tree, and the blue one is the quote-unquote leading brand that you can get on Amazon or eBay. Now I'm not gonna lie, I used to use this blue one for my above ground pond a while back, but since I've been with Mountain Tree, I realized what pad filter is more superior. For you guys out there, we're gonna put these two to the test. We're gonna do a versus, green versus blue. So this is a brand new one. So what we're going to do is head up to the Mountain Tree Natural Ecological Filtration System. Let's go. All right, my ohana, so here is my Mountain Tree Natural Ecological Filtration System for Tiki Falls. As you can see, these are the Mountain Tree spiral filter pads. And look how dirty they are. They are absolutely filthy. Same thing with the star brushes. I mean, everything looks dirty. You can't even tell that it's a lime fluorescent green. You can see a little bit of the green right there, but that's how dirty these mats are. And check it out. The water still has a really nice flow going back into Tiki Falls. As you can see, the fish, it's still beautiful. Look at them all. Woo-wee. Now, even though these filter mats are super dirty, super filthy, they still have a nice flow of water. But as you can see, the water isn't rising up. It's not overflowing out of the box. So we still have a really nice flow. It's rising up through the lotus root bacteria houses. It's going down into this chamber here where it's running through five or six? 5 UV sterilizing bulbs, and then going back down this pipe into Tiki Falls. Now I really want to show you guys the reason why these filter mats are the best. Let me run some footage for you guys. Check this out. Mountain Tree spiral filter mats. These things were launched in 2011 and haven't changed since. More surface area is produced by spiral and coarse filaments, which aids in beneficial bacteria cultivation and improves biofiltration efficiency. Multifunctional and widely used filter media spiral 3D structure, which is patent, made of eco-friendly material by hot melting, safe for water, UV, and sunshine resistant, and more durable. Has both physical and biochemical filtration capabilities with excellent water permeability. Easy to clean and prevent clogging, medium thickness and density for easy cutting, maintenance, and installation. EU ROHS standard test passed, safe, and non-toxic material. Take that. Now that you've seen that footage, we're gonna go ahead and put these Mountain Tree spiral filter mats to the test, okay? Let me go ahead and clean this up though, okay? Shoo, just like that. Now that is what it's supposed to look like. That is the Mountain Tree lime green that you're supposed to see. Now, what we're going to do is we're gonna take our quote-unquote leading brand of filter mat. Now, you can see it just by taking a look at this. We're gonna point it up to the sky, okay? You see how thick it is? And now you take the Mountain Tree one and you take a look at it. You see how it's got a lot more flow, but not only that, as you look at these small little fibers, they're just really, really thin fibers. Now, if you look at the spiral mat by Mountain Tree, look at the little intricate pattern. You see it? Those are little miniature spirals. Now, this filter mat serves as 2 purposes. Mechanical filtration, so it's going to get all that debris out, right? But not only that though, the spiral design, which is patented by Mountain Tree, will help beneficial bacteria colonize on this. So this is actually going to create not only mechanical filtration but biological filtration, so you're getting 2 for 1. So what we're going to do is take this piece here. As you can see how small they are compared to this big piece. This is a brand new piece I bought on Amazon, and we're going to go ahead and cut it out to the size of the mountain tree spiral mat, and we're going to set it inside here for 3 days. We're gonna go 3-day test, and then we're gonna take them out and we're gonna see what they look like. So I'm really excited for this. So let me go ahead and cut this to size. So we got it cut to size. Now, what I wanted to show you guys is the thickness. You can see the thickness, Mountain Tree, the green one, and the leading brand, whatever, on top. You can see Mountain Tree, a little bit thicker, but not only that though, look how flexible and bendy this is. And over time, this will just get weaker and weaker and slowly break down. So the lifetime on this filter mat isn't very long compared to the Mountain Tree one. Now, if you look at the Mountain Tree one, this is actually over a year old, and it is stiff. I mean, it's not wobbly at all. You can't even bend this thing. This thing is really rigid and hard and stiff. So that right there in itself should give you another reason why the Mountain Tree spiral filter mats are a lot better. So we're gonna go ahead and put them right inside here. All right, doesn't that look odd, huh? So we have the blue filter mat right in between 2 of the Mountain Tree spiral filter mats. It's got the proper spacer in there too as well, so everything is legit. We're gonna go ahead and close this up, open it up in 3 days, okay? And we're gonna take a look at the filter pads and do a quick little, I guess, a review on it. See you guys in 3 days. All right, my ohana. So now what we're going to do is something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, is move this pond lily and that pond lily there up to this shelf here. This is a little bit more shallow shelf. The reason why is because my koi fish are shredding these to pieces. As you can see, I haven't really had that many blooms, because when a flower blooms, they actually grab the flower and start shredding it to pieces. So I'm thinking if I move the pond lilies to the more shallow shelf up here, they'll have a better chance to grow. But not only that though, we're gonna put some aquatic plant food tablets inside each one of the trays, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and we are going to try to give these pond lilies a chance. So let's go ahead and get in the pond and move these to the upper shelf here. And you can see we have a big tray. The water feels really nice, and as you can see, there is a big tray here of the pond lilies. Here, I'll surface it. See it? Pretty big, right? So I'm gonna move it here to the shallow area. See all the beautiful lily pads? It's gonna give these guys, I think, a chance to survive anyways. A couple new growths right here, you guys can see. And so let me grab the other one. Yeah, that's a good spot right there. Yeah, these trays are pretty heavy too. So I'm gonna rest this one over here. And as you can see, the leaf is a little bit different. See the leaf there? It's a little bit different compared to this leaf. So 2 different types or 2 different species of pond lilies, and we're gonna give these guys a chance. So let me go ahead and space this one out a little bit. All right, so we're here up on the shelf as we moved both of the containers. As you can see them, they kind of blend in with the scape, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little cutting shears and I'm gonna cut off pretty much all the dead leaves. We don't need them, and that way it'll give or make some more opportunity for some new growth to come in. So we're gonna cut these down as low as we can, put these dead ones off to the side there. This is going to help produce more growth. As you can see, this is a new leaf that's going to be growing. How's this one? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of that one too. That one's kind of on its way out, so I'm just taking it and cutting it down as low as I can. And there you go. And then we're going to do the same. The other one has a lot of dead, so pretty much we only have this new leaf here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that right there for now. I might scoot it down just a little bit over there in this little section here. And then this one here needs a bunch of trimming. A lot of these leaves here This is a good leaf here, but most of them are pretty much no good. Ooh, this is a nice one. Look at this lily pad. This one's perfect. So pretty. So I'll put that one on the side. Let's put this here. And we're going to use aquatic plant food tablets by API. They're for pond lilies, pond plants like this. God, look at this beautiful taro, huh? The taro's just growing like crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this package. So this is what the tabs look like. So you see I got 4 of them here. And then what basically I'm going to do is just bury them into the gravel next to the roots. And this is going to give them some vitamins. There you go. Cover it up with the substrate there. And then we'll do the same for this one here. And you can see the rhizome here. See the rhizome? So we're just going to go ahead and bury it under the substrate. It's going to give it some nutrients. We'll put it right there. That looks kind of cool right there. And then we have this one here. Let me grab another one of these root tabs here. As you can see, it's right here in my hand. Then I just kind of move the substrate with my fingers and bury it just like so. So that's going to give it some nutrients and some vitamins for these to take off, and hopefully we can get some blooms. That's the goal. So here's another angle from up top here, so you can see the 2 trays a little bit higher, so you get a little bit more of an idea. They were actually down there on another ledge that I had built. You can't really see it right now. It's just a bad angle and the glare. But we'll see how successful this will work. I'm pretty sure they will. The fish aren't going to go inside the actual trays and rummage through the substrate, so that's definitely a plus. And I think it's going to give them some more of a better chance to survive. As you can see, I'm not going to say that the koi fish aren't going to nibble on the leaves. I mean, the leaves are still exposed, but I just think it will give it a little bit of a chance to grow, and maybe the koi fish will leave them alone because they're over here in this shallow area. But the koi fish are definitely not shy. They cruise through this shallow area all the time. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to take off, especially with adding the root tabs. So you can see all the fish over here in this area congregating. Oh, what's going on over here? What's going on? What did Dad do? What did Dad do? Made some changes, boys. All right, 3 days have passed by, 72 hours to be exact. We're gonna go up to the Mountain Tree filtration system and check out our filter mats. Let's go. Gosh, look how beautiful the pond looks, huh? Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at all the beautiful koi. Now that we don't have that ugly glare, you can see how crystal clear the water is. And not only that though, our lily pads, look how beautiful. They were down there on that ledge. Same thing with this one here, was down over there on that ledge, as you can see it. Now they're up here in the more shallow area. It looks like they're doing good. So far, so good. I mean, like I said, it's been 3 days. We got that new bloom. Look at that beautiful leaf there. And then remember that one leaf that was coiled up? Look at it's already blooming. That's just 3 days with the root tabs too. So, oh gosh, the koi looking great right now. But yeah, Tiki Falls is looking good. Okay, enough about that. Let's go up to the filter. Sorry about that, my ohana. I got sidetracked, but I'm a little excited, but also a little nervous. Oh my gosh, look at this. You can see the muck that has built up 72 hours ago. Look at filtration pads. And then you can see there's our blue one right there, totally covered. I barely could see the blue, but at least here with the Mountain Tree ones, you can see the green. Now what's really odd is this part here isn't dirty, but if you look at the blue one, it's totally covered. So you can see just the flow alone isn't good. Now that I look at it closer, you can see all these, I don't know, looks like insects, a little bit of bugs, but you can see there's a little current that's flowing around right here. And it's right next to the blue filter mat. And you can see throughout the rest of the Mountain Tree spiral filter mats, there's nothing like that except over here in this area. So you know that's fun, right? That's a flow issue is what that is. So obviously the flow, there's a current stuck right here, and it's so neat that this I don't know, these bugs or whatever it is, muck that's floating on the surface here, is giving us, or I should say totally selling out and exposing the flow of the blue filter mat. Okay, I'm gonna take out the blue filter mat here and this filter mat right next to it, okay? And we'll see the difference. All right, here is the Mountain Tree Spiral filter mat. You can see, dirty. You can kind of see, right? A little through it a little bit. We're gonna set this one here. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab this blue one here, which you can't even see through it. Like literally, you can't see through it at all. Nothing. So obviously, here, let me show you again. See how you can see the sky, the background? Okay, there you go. You can see a lot better that way. Versus the blue one that's dirty but already clogged. You can't see a darn thing. So we know we're not getting proper flow in the blue mat versus the green mat. So let me go ahead and stick our filter pad back down in here. Wow, that was super interesting, right? Now, if you guys are interested in anything Mountain Tree, down below in the description of this video, we'll have their links. There's also a email that you can email the carrier here in the United States. So if you guys are interested in buying any type of Mountain Tree spiral filter mats or media, please send them a message and they'll get back to you ASAP. Mountain Tree is slowly making their way into the US, and it is my job as your content creator to provide more of an educational purpose video of Mountain Tree products. Now, don't get it twisted. There's a lot of duplicators and replicators out there that are trying to copy the patent design of Mountain Tree spiral filter mats, okay? So just be aware of that. And you know, there's a lot of brands out there that make it a little confusing for people. There's different colors for different types of filtration. Which one do I need? I don't know. And it just can be confusing. With Mountain Tree spiral filter mats, you just need one, and that is it. It's simple. Basically, down in the comments, I want you guys to choose blue versus green, all right? Let's have a seat and talk. Leading brand clogs up super fast. I mean, that's only 3 days, my ohana. And as you can see, the proper flow is not gonna work. This is gonna cause overflowing in your filtration system, but not only that though, it's just not gonna do the job. And then you have the spiral filter mats by Mountain Tree, not only filtering your water, but also providing a beautiful and comfortable home for beneficial bacteria to colonize on. And then on top of that, even though they're super filthy and dirty, they still get flow going through the filter mat, as you can see, straight through these filter mats. Versus, let me show you, the blue one, since we're doing a versus one. Look at, you really can't see much. You can see the thickness, right? Not only that though, super flimsy, and then on top of that, the Mountain Tree spiral filter mats are super hard and dense. Very, very thick. Hope you guys learned a little something about the spiral filter mats by Mountain Tree. Take care, my ohana, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.